Hi guys, welcome back to TechnoWeb Hack, and this is Parikshit here once again. And in today's video we will be looking into how to hack to the Windows Server 2008, and the same techniques will work for the Windows Server 2012, 2016 as well. So we have here Kali Linux open and Windows Server 2008. I will show you here right click properties, and you can see Windows Server 2008 R2 data center. So we have here Windows Server and the Kali Linux. We will be attacking into the Windows Server 2008 server by using our Kali Linux, and I will show you how you can hack into the Windows Server machine by using various ways. I have here Kali Linux, the Metasploit framework open, and we have various sessions open inside the terminal, and I will show you how you will hack into the Windows Server 2008 R2. In this tutorial I will be covering multiple techniques to hack into the Windows Server machine, not just one technique that I will show you here, but we have a lot of other various ways to hack into the Windows 2008 server. Okay, and here I have open exploit multi-handler, which we will use when we want to execute any backdoor or any payload on the Windows Server machine, and then we will start the handler over here to listen. Okay, by that way. So the another way we have here is by using the MS17 eternal blue exploit. Okay, this I will show you. And the next we have here the MS17, then we have here the same like the SMB. These all are SMB exploit which will work on port 445 if it is open. Okay, so let's start it one by one. I will go to Windows Server here. I'll show you the shared folder where I have here the wheel TCP, the Venom. So I will simply start the listener at the Kali machine. So let's start it. So let's exploit it. I exploit, but we have to first set the R host and R port. Let me see what need to set here. This payload we have to set here in the exploit, so which would be Windows meterpreter. Okay, and reverse TCP. L port you have to set, so L port will be 4444. Okay, let's see if any other options that we need to set again. Oh, it's showing L host is not yet set. L host would be 192.168.43.87. okay, so now there is nothing to set. We can simply start exploiting. Exploit, it will start listening on 4444, and now I will execute any file here. So it should listen on the port 4444. You can see sending stage, and you got the meterpreter session open here. So we have successfully hacked the Windows Server 2008. You can see what are the things that you can do here. Okay, these many options that you have. You can do whatever you want here now. Okay, so you have successfully compromised the Windows 2008 server R2. This is by using any Trojan file which we have executed at the server. We have then started the exploit. Okay, multi-handler exploit, and we got the meterpreter session open here. So you can migrate the process to Explorer or something, and then you can do anything you want. I have already covered this part, like what else you can do inside the meterpreter. This you can go through that part and you can do whatever you want here. Okay, so I will move to the next section now, which is our exploit Windows SMB MS17. Okay, and internal blue. So let's see what are the options that we need to set here. Show options, and we have to set the R host and R port. So R host is already set here to our target machine's IP address, and R port will be 445. And as you can see here, this exploit will work on Windows 7 and Windows Server 2008 R2. So as we can see here, it is already set, and we will simply start exploiting it. So let's exploit it. As you can see, it is sending the packets. Let's see, we should get the command prompt session open here. So you can see here it shows like fail here because it tried with less. You can see how many 12 groom allocation, trying exploit with a 12 groom allocation, and that's why it got failed. In the next exploit it tried the same with 17 room allocation, and here it says win. So here we got the session, you can see, yeah, system Windows system 32. So we can see system information. So, but yeah, you can see the system info was the command, and yeah, we got the host name and operating system version, operating system name, which is Windows Server 2008 R2 data center. Okay, so we got so many things here, and you can check the directories. Yeah, these are the directories under system 32, and you can go to cd space dot cd space dot. You can check what are the directories are there. You can go to users. Okay, you are using this user, and you can see what are the users are there. You can go to the user which you want, okay, and check what are the directories are there. So you can go to downloads or something. Okay, so you can see what are things are there. So there are no directories inside the documents. So in this way, like, you can do whatever you want. Okay, like if you want to go desktop and see what are there on the user desktop, so you can see it like this. You can see the files on the desktop here now, okay, like this. So like this way you can delete, you can copy, you can download, you can do anything you want inside this server now. Okay, so this way also we have successfully compromised the Windows Server machine. Okay, let's move into the another session here, which is by using the SMB MS17 PSEXE exploit. Okay, so before that I would like to tell you one thing, guys, here, that while using this exploit, is you can see the exploit contains the R host and R port. As you will not be aware about the R host, so first of all you have to scan the IP addresses range, which is 192.168.43.0/24, which will show you how many machines are open or connected or available on this network. Because we know the router gateway address, so that's the address that we will choose to scan over the internet. And here you can see 43.2 and 43.58, which is our host machine, Windows 10 machine. Okay, so this is what our Windows Server machine address is, IP address is. And okay, so now next session we have here is by using the SMB MS17 PSEXE. So let's see what are the options that we need to set here. Here we have to set the R host. So let's set the R host, which is 192.168.43.2, which is our Windows Server machine, and let's exploit it. So this exploit mostly doesn't work until and unless you have the admin share open. Okay, so I'm not sure whether it is open in the server machine, or yeah, I didn't do that on the machine, so definitely it will not find the accessible named pipe, and that's the reason this exploit will fail. But there are other ways where you can hack this Windows Server machine by using this exploit as well. Like, in case if you are aware about the username and password of any local user in that machine. So as I am aware that there is a user that's called Parikshit is there on this machine like this, so I am aware about the password, but definitely you will not aware about the password of the user which are there inside this machine. So in this case, what you will be doing is we can try to set the username as a guest in case the guest account is open or enabled. A guest account password will be null, so we can try that. As you can see here, so options SMB pass and SMB user that we will set here. So let's set to SMB user that I will set here is guest. Before that I will make sure whether the guest account is enabled. So let's open the user account. Okay, and let's see manage another account, and yeah, you have the guest account off here. I will just turn on it. Okay, and now guest account is turned on, and I will set the SMB user as a guest. By default the guest account password will be null, so I will now try to exploit it. Okay, now as you can see, it started executing the payload. You can see, guys, sending stage, and yeah, meter session opened. So help, yes, we got it. So as you can see, system info, Okay, so sys info, yeah, Windows Server 2008 R2. Okay, so this is how we compromise this machine, just by using a guest account, and there is nothing else we did here. Okay, we didn't do anything at the target side. We simply given the username as a guest, and in case if the guest account is not turned on, so in that way this exploit will not work. Okay guys, you need to make sure that. Alright guys, so I have shown you how you can hack to the Windows Server 2008 machine by using various ways. Okay, so let's have a look at one of the session here, like interpret session, and what else you can do here inside the server now. Okay, so inside the interpreter session, if you see like system info, okay, sysinfo, you have it. Okay, as a, okay, so this is your Windows 2008 R2 and get UID. So your UID is your server username, which is this, as a Windows server name, and Parikshit as username, which is here. But if you see like a get system, and yeah, we are not able to get the system here because, yeah, so when you see the get system, when you see the get UID, you are not having the system level access on this machine. So to do this, you have to type the get system. By default it will use the script that have a interpreter installed in it. It is not bypassing by using this default script. We can use the Metasploit script, the auxiliary script that we have here. Okay, so the post method that we have here. So let's background this. Okay, background this session and search for the bypass or UAC, and we will try to bypass this UAC by using this exploit. Okay, and then let's see what are the options that we need to set here. So you have to set the session ID would be session. Okay, and let's check out what is the session ID. So session is 4, as you can see here, backgrounding session 4, so session number is 4. Just set it over here and then run this post. Yeah, it has started it, and UAC is bypassed now. Okay, so bypass the UAC. As you can see, the another Metropolis 5 session is open, and when you type get system here, okay, yeah, we got the system now, and when you type get UID, we have the anti-authority system. It means that now we have a system level access. So whatever you want to do, you can do it here now. Okay, and like if you want to gather the hash dump or anything, like, so hash dump, so sometimes this will not work. So for this there is a post method that is like a gather hash dump, Windows gather hash dump, that you can use. So once again, like background this and search for gather hash dump. Okay, so yeah, this is the post method, Windows gather hash dump. You can use this, copy and use this, and set the session is, which is 5, and then run this post. So you can see it is started obtaining. Then you can see the password hashes we got here for administrator, guest and Parikshit. Then later you can use this hashes to crack into the plain text by using your analyze JTR exploit. Search for the fast itself. Okay, so fast crack should be here, crack fast. Yeah, analyze JTR crack fast, we can just use this. Okay, and let's see what are the options that we need to set. Okay, there is nothing that you can set here. Okay, yes, just exploit it, run this post, and whatever the hashes that we got, it will look for those and it will crack the hashes, and you can see the password that will appear over here. Okay, alright guys, so as you can see here, now it has successfully cracked the hashes that we got. Till now, whatever the sessions that we got and whatever the hashes that we have got in our system, it will capture all those and it will crack all those once again, and it will give you the result. So the Parik username and Parikshit here username, so this is the password that it has given. So okay, this is how it will work. And yeah, so now let's go back and connect to the sessions -i and number 5. So I'm once again interacting with the session. Okay, and I'm having the get UID. It means I'm having the system level access here. Now whatever you want you can do here. Okay, so all these options that you have available here, keys can start or keys can stop, so you can play with the machine however you want. Okay, I have already covered this part. Now how you can hack into the Windows Server 2008 R2 and by using this multiple ways, and this video is only for the information purpose. Okay, so we have till now successfully completed our exploitation part on the Windows machines and Windows Server as well. So next videos we will be looking into the exploitation of the Linux machine. Okay, so if you have not subscribed my channel, please subscribe and hit the bell icon so that the next video when it will be coming you will not miss that. Thanks for watching and have a great day. Bye bye.